Hello everybody, here's Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International magazine and radio show. Today on the show we have a really tall guy and his name is...
Ricky Cook.
Ricky, it's your first time here on Country Music News International. Can you please introduce yourself and the music you are playing to someone who never heard or seen you before?
Well, my name is Ricky Cook, and you want me to compare my music?
Yep.
Well, most of the news outlets that I have done interviews with and so forth, people like to compare me with George Strait and Alan Jackson and that group. I'm more of a traditional singer, songwriter, and which is an honor to be compared to those guys, right? I love them. They're the greatest. I wouldn't compare myself to them, but others did.
Well, maybe if you just have 50% of their career, that would be wonderful, or?
Hey, or 10%. I'll take 10.
Okay. Let's talk about the 10 you still have.
Right, okay.
Let's go.
It's all in the Kiss has been doing real good for me. That's my single out at radio right now. And here's what's funny. I just found out a couple of days ago that song won a choreographed line dance thing in the UK for a line dance somebody did over there. So that was interesting.
Awesome. So what do you think have people make to listen to your music?
Well, a lot of what I write is kind of real life story songs. Not that others ain't, but from a real personal point of view, kinda. And I think people that have kind of lived those things themselves, it kind of touches them that way and they hang on to it.
So the songs about your own experience or by someone else?
Well, you know, I would say myself a lot, but also a lot of people that I grew up with and I know, and or family members, and you know, that kind of thing, for sure.
Who brought you to country music?
I think country music. I was just born to do it. I don't remember ever not loving country music, and I've never cared about no other genre. Not that I discount it, I don't discount it. It's just I'm country. That's what I like, and gospel. My grandmother was a songwriter, and I said to her one day, I was just little, you know, I said, "Mama, how you write them songs?" She said, "Oh, honey, it's easy. You just tell a story and make the ends rhyme." So that's what I've been doing all the way.
Cool. By the way, will you describe Nashville with country music?
Nashville and country music. Gosh. It's like chocolate and Reese's Pieces. You gotta have it. You know, Nashville's gotta have country music, right? It is country music. It's the city is country music. It's just, it was born here. It lives here.
You grow up with guys like George Strait, Alan Jackson, George Jones. When you see now the music they are playing in town or in Nashville, will you describe this as country music by the point you describe yourself as traditional country music artist?
Well, you know, I think I don't see anything wrong with the music that's the hottest today. I think it's great music, and obviously a lot of people like it, right? So it's selling. I don't have that ability. I can't keep up that fast and think that fast. I have to slow it down and just relax a little bit. And yeah, for me personally, I'm going to stick with George Jones and Loretta Lynn and Alan and George Strait. That's the music I love. But everybody sees music different and they feel it different and write it different, and I'm all for that. It's great.
So will you say the future in country music is rock, pop, or traditional?
You know, I don't think it'll be any different than it's ever been. I think traditional country music will live to the day that the world does, because people love it and they're going to still request it and they're going to still want to hear it, and they're going to still come out to shows and listen to it. And pop will be the same way. It'll just keep right on picking too, you know. You know, back years ago they said Crystal Gayle was pop, you know, and now she kind of looks more traditional country music than pop. And you know, she had a lot of hits.
By the way, when people like to follow you now, what's the best way?
Facebook. I'm real active on Facebook. I mean, I tweet some, but I don't do all of them. But Facebook, I do that every day, and I really like to. My fans send me messages, and I send them right back. I got to know so many of them all over the place, and they'll say, "Well, I can't find where to get this CD." I said, "Well, you just send me the address, and it'll be in the mail. We'll just mail them one."
So, folks, you know what to do now. My name is Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International Magazine and Radio Show. Tune in again with us at our show and have fun.